So here is everything in full detail you would need to know to grow an Instagram page. So first off, what is a theme page? A theme page is a page where you post content surrounding somebody's interests. For example, cats, lifting, dancing, furniture. Look, okay, it doesn't matter what you need, it's just an interest. Okay, so creating your Instagram account. So first of all, you want to pick a good niche. Now, a good niche is a niche you are familiar with. So you're going to want to pick a niche that you know a lot about, because obviously you're going to be able to release the best content for people who are in that niche. For example, if you know anything about skateboarding, you'd know that you're not going to post a skateboarding video with some family-friendly music in the background. So a name is a fairly important thing, and now you do not need to spend ages doing it. You just got to follow these simple guidelines. Personally, for me, I would never use a full stop or underscore in the name. Make it all one word, very easy to read, very clear. For example, if you wanted to start a skateboarding theme page, call it the skateboarding clips, a skateboarding feed, something like that. All of that will be fine. For a profile picture, it really does depend on what you're doing. For me on this cat page, I literally just have a cat, very cute cat. If you are interested in making a logo, a great website you can use is Canva. It's completely free and you can get some really nice templates of professional looking logos from there. For me, a bio, you just want to make it as simple as possible. You want to make it engaging, eye-catching. For me, I use this format on basically all of my theme pages. It's just whatever, full-time cat lover for this cat page. But for me, I've always found a call to action in the bio does increase the follow to view rate quite drastically.
So here are 3 that you can use starting today to grow your social media presence. Know your audience. Who are you trying to attract with your content? I create a lot of lifestyle content, and so although it's all over the place at times, I know the more niche, the better. As soon as you know your core audience, start speaking to them directly. If you're a fashion addict, speak to your other fashion addicts. If you love sports, speak to other sports lovers. Once you do that, you'll definitely gain a loyal following. Stay active. It can be really disappointing when some of your favorite personalities go dark online. But I know it's so exhausting to keep up a regular schedule of posts. Yet if you create a calendar of consistency, it'll make your life so much easier, especially when you're taking into account your lifestyle. It's a major key in staying on top of your game and this industry. Post great content. This might be a simple and even obvious piece of advice, but not a lot of people follow it. No one wants to follow someone who posts half-baked content here and there. One of the best ways to ensure that your curation is on top of its game is to follow other like-minded individuals online and aim to either match or exceed what they're putting out. There are a lot of different social media strategies you can employ to increase your following. These are just a few of those tips to get you started.
I think the most important thing with social media is using it in a way that works for your business. So if you're a salon and you have the resources to spend more time and money on social media, or if you have the budget, then you can explore like so many different avenues with it and really like put a strategy in place and use it to your benefit, and kind of set goals for yourself and say, I want to reach this many followers by this time, I want to get more clients through the door, I want to communicate ourselves to our clients. So making sure your clients know what your prices are, where you're based, what your vibe is, what it's going to be like when they come into the salon, and using it as a communicative tool. I always think it's good to do a test. So on an Instagram feed there's 3 photos in a grid. So I think it's always good, you could do like 3 individual photos. You could do a photo of the service that you do, a photo of your team and a photo of the salon, and kind of gauge through your insights what does the best for you. My biggest piece of advice when taking content is just clean your screen before you take photos. I always think that's a huge thing that people miss, and it's something that if I'm scrolling at, instantly wouldn't like something that was blurry because it just doesn't catch my eye. So good lighting, good clear photos, and I always think like the captions that go along with the content are really important. A lot of people don't read captions, but I think it can kind of direct the conversation in a way that you want it to go. There's a wealth of information online about when you should be posting, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I know the answers to when you should post, but I always think like late at night, like 8 or 9 p.m. is always a good time to post, because people are kind of winding down from their day, they've had their dinner, and they're kind of giving themselves a bit of me time to scroll. That for me is the biggest no when you have a brand or a business that's providing services. There are some businesses where it works, you know, like a bit of a sassy attitude. It kind of works when they're speaking to their audience. But I think when you have a salon and you have so many different types of people that come through your door, like you'll know yourself, like one client to the next client, they're so different. And I think you have to have a level of professionalism when you're speaking to those people. When you're writing your captions or anything that you're writing online, you have to be mindful of everyone that's seeing it, and you have to try and be inclusive. Don't ever use language that is, obviously salons, like it's a female dominated industry, it really is, and a lot of clients are female, but don't exclude people that don't identify as female. Like, don't use language that excludes those people, because you want everyone to feel safe in your environment.